Welcome to Bacon is My Podcast. Before we get into this show, we do want to let everybody know that we are proudly bringing this show to you from the den.
Yeah.
That's the Deluxe Edition Network.
Rocking it out.
Found at deluxeeditionnetwork.com.
In the DEN.
That's right. We are a part of an awesome network of really awesome podcasts, such as...
That's a lot of awesome that you just said there.
Yes.
Health. History. I'd like to...
Yes. There's also Beard Laws, Spoiled My Movie.
Yes.
The Deluxe Edition Podcast. There's like 26 different podcasts, so go over there, check it out. DeluxeEditionNetwork.com. Do it now.
We are happy to be one. Thank you so much. What's your bacon?
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Spencer from Under Oath and my solo project, Slow Tide. I have a new single that just came out called Don't Trip. It's available anywhere you stream music. Please give it a listen. Share it with your friends. My buddy Aaron Gillespie's actually ripping the drums on this one. So, yeah, help me spread the word. And you can follow Slow Tide at SLOTIDE band on all socials. Thank you to Bacon is My Podcast for always sharing my stuff. Much love. Peace.
So this week is actually a juxtaposition to last week's discussion drinks, right? So last week, we did it early.
Yes.
And this week, we're doing it very late.
Very late.
Very late.
Very late.
And I should be very tired.
Mm-hmm.
By all accounts, I should be very, very tired. I'm pretty tired.
I'm pretty tired.
But
I'll tell you who's tired. This guy. You know what I'm tired of? You know what I'm tired of? I'll tell you what I'm tired of.
Wait.
I'll tell you what I'm tired of right now.
Hold on.
I thought I was going to go on a rant and you were going to hit the intro while I was in the middle of it.
You have 21 seconds.
Because that would have been funny.
Set.
You know what I'm tired of?
Bacon! Bacon is my podcast! Bacon! Bacon is my... Bacon! Bacon is my podcast! Bacon! Bacon is my...
And then you can never get it out again.
You good now?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, cool. Cool. Guys, welcome to Discussion Drinks. Bacon's My Podcast.
Indeed.
Today, again, it's late. It's super late. It's 11:46 when we're starting this recording.
We're starting this, yeah.
Which is fucking wild.
Later than usual.
But we did have somebody, we had guests that ended up not coming on.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very last minute that we found out. And this time...
Not even last minute. It was past starting point that we let out.
Right. But this time they actually... things did check out. It wasn't a handler texting us and going, oh, it's a personal thing.
Now, if you're a member of our BIMP squad, then you were on the show before the show, and you heard a little bit of our rant about kind of some of the issues that we're having lately. One of our BIMP squad, our buddy Joey Nunn, found that it was aggressive. I mean, if you can put that up on the screen, he did say it was aggressive.
I can do that. We have the technology. Here you go.
Yeah. So he said it was aggressive. He also brought up a really good point where he said, tensions are high, but let's remember good things that happened on November 17th. Evanescence released the 20th anniversary of Fallen today.
Right.
Which is true.
Which is great.
Which is true. Which is great. And then we also talked about In Utero is 30 years old.
Right.
This month.
Yeah.
Or today. It might be today, but I think it was this month.
Yep.
So amazing music
has happened. Great music has happened.
So yeah, that's from our BIMP squad who is watching us live, who's hanging out with us. Hello, Def Chick. Sup, girl. So if you want to watch us live, you can jump over to patreon.com/baconismypodcast, and you can sign up for any of the tiers, and you can check this out because it's a good time. So today we had a little bit of some
hiccups, but we ended up getting the hot tag from some really great people.
So watch for a show.
That's actually this coming Friday.
That's coming Friday. That's including
starting Friday and then on Monday,
including Annie Stoic and
Beef.
The guy. Yes.
The fucking guy.
the one
Yeah.
and only
Yeah.
Beef. I hung out with Beef at WrestleMania. I got to hang out with Beef a number of different times.
A lot of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants to touch tips.
Also, yes. So as we're
16
recording
chapel.
this, more importantly than Nirvana and Evanescence, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees. current.
Put that up on the
Inductees.
screen.
Here we go.
Put
here
that
we
up on the
go.
screen from the live room.
Rebel 9 have released a new single today,
Yeah.
which is today live. It'll drop
Into the
on
afternoon.
Wednesday for the normies. Into the afternoon.
Awesome song.
I-
Really, really cool.
I texted DJ yesterday and I was like, yo, dude, that riff it's been an earworm
Yep.
for like, I don't know, probably like 2 weeks for me now.
Yeah.
Like I'm happy it's out, but also been a crazy fucking earworm for me.
The song is awesome.
Yes.
And I told him, like, it was that, like, I put it on, I was driving home from rehearsal because he had sent it and I was in rehearsal, so
Yeah.
I didn't see it. So I'm driving home and I put it on, and it literally, like, I was driving, I started doing the head nod, and then I did the stink face. Joey knows all about the stink face. Joey is the best stink face. Right?
Mhm.
And then by the end of it, I was also singing the chorus.
Yeah.
So, 3 for 3. Great
Yeah.
song. So everybody check that out. Everybody go check out the new Rebel 9 song.
Yeah. Absolutely loving it. A little birdie also told me
Yeah?
that Rebel 9,
You talk to birds?
I do.
Cool.
Yeah. My nickname in high school was Dr. Doolittle.
Oh. I thought it was Little Birdie.
No,
Mikey, Little Birdie. Wayne.
I shaved my testicle hair before that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like a sparrow's nest
Correct.
with baby eggs.
Right. So, and you can ask Joey. Joey was there.
Manscaped. He was
Joey was
there when
there.
he shaved?
I mean, not when I shaved, after.
Okay, so he witnessed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, but manscaped.com. Use the promo code BaconPod.
If only I had this.
Yeah. So
When
much
I was-
easier.
When I was in high school, oh my God.
Right.
I would have had way less itchy math classes. Way
Exactly.
less itchy math classes.
Exactly.
Joey said he did the shaving.
He did sometimes.
Def Chick says it's a visual she did not need. But you know what?
You got it.
One in the back of your head, you know you wanted.
Exactly.
You wanted.
Exactly.
You wanted a prepubescent Mikey Sparrow nest.
So yes. I don't know where I was getting at because we got on a little tangent.
Hey, this is the mood I'm in, so strap in.
we
It's late.
are gonna
Let's see what happens.
We are gonna do some tastings, and the tasting here, we've got some Ole Smokey Moonshine.
Yeah, Old Smokey, if you're familiar with them, the apple pie moonshine is probably what they're most known for.
Yes, which is delicious.
Which
by
is
the way.
delicious,
It's not
yeah.
real moonshine.
No,
We talked about it on
Not at
an
all.
episode.
not even
before.
close to real moonshine. But I don't know how they were able to get the name moonshine. I guess people that bury jars of booze in their yards don't trademark names. So
The moonshine's
able
just
to-
the type. It's like you can't. Okay. You can't really trademark the name vodka,
right.
right?
Yeah.
So moonshine is just
Well, and they got the name moonshine because they would be in the woods at night under the light of the moon.
under the light of the moon.
I don't know if that's true. I just made that up, but it sounds right.
What I can tell you
and
is
it
that
makes sense.
right off the bat, this smells like fucking ice cream.
Oh my God, it really does.
Oh, moonshine. So Def Chick is asking here in the chat. Wait, why did they bury the jars?
So no one could find them.
Right.
That was really it. So it was like buried treasure. During Prohibition, people would make booze they would distill it. They would make these distilleries, and sometimes they'd be out in the woods, and sometimes they would be like in a bathroom, and they would do it in their bathtub, things like that. And they would hide it, and they would hide it until they could sell it, and so they would bury the jars. And it actually, people still do it when they make it and they age it. Like, the first time I ever had,
watch Orange is the New Black. You see their prison hooch is in plastic bags and with different fruit and accoutrement and they buried it in
the first time I ever had moonshine, I was with my cousins, and this actually feeds in nicely. My uncle died this week.
Sorry.
And thank you, I apprate that.
We talked about it earlier.
Yes.
I don't mean to sound like a cold asshole. I gave him a hug.
His sons, my cousins, we went to visit them in West Virginia. That's where they lived. And the very first time I ever had moonshine was hanging out with my cousin Brian, his son, when we were there for his wedding, my uncle's wedding. And we, and it was out of like these mason jars that were buried in the yard. Right? Or at least he told me they were buried in the yard. I was not 21. I was a little young. And I've told part of that story on here before, because that was when we were in his buddy's car.
Right.
And they had a gun. The gun came out. And we were on our way to a party, and the gun came out. And I was like, why is there a gun? And I didn't say that. I was like, yo, man, I see this shit all the time.
And that's when Jimmy became a man.
It's in some ways.
In another way.
Yes.
Yeah. Not in that way. We don't.
No, I was already a man that way.
Right.
That was.
No, we're talking.
That was when I was 12.
But this smells like fucking ice cream.
It really does.
Right.
So
it's.
The plan is we got two of these.
So we got two of these.
It's a little bit Old Smokey. I just saw them at the liquor store, and I was like, we'll taste this.
Yeah.
So one we figured we would do over ice, and then one we figured we would do in some coffee.
Yes.
Right, but we're not going to do that tonight.
Right, because it's already 11:56.
Yeah, I don't need
me
coffee.
And coffee.
I don't need coffee now.
I don't need that shit.
Yeah.
So cheers, buddy.
So cheers. Let's check this out.
Oh my.
Oh, oh my God. Oh, I want to suck on these ice cubes.
Oh, that's so good.
That's delicious.
That is so fucking good.
Oh my God, that's like a melted ice cream, but it's like, what? I don't taste butter pecan because that's what it says it is. But it's definitely buttery, I guess would be a good name for it. It's not, there's no harshness at all.
No.
It tastes like melted ice cream.
Well, I mean,
but I can't place the flavor.
The other Old Smokey too, even the apple pie.
I'm gonna do a little Jameson test. I'm gonna pour this in with the little bit I have left.
Even the Old Smokey.
That's fantastic. Oh my God. That's great.
Hold on.
That's great.
Even the Old Smokey, the other one, is not like really bad. Right? It's got a.
I kind of want to, like, I don't even know if I want to wait for coffee with that. Maybe I want to pour it half and half Jameson.
For realsies?
There's a part of me that kind of wants to do that.
Well, we have another thing to taste. We have something else to taste. Let me just finish with you. I'm washing this off. Okay.
Yeah.
Like you're literally washing off the ice cubes because
it's
so good. As Joey would say, it's quite the viscosity.
Yeah.
Viscosity on the shine. Viscosity. Guys, we are so excited because Manscaped has upped the game. Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra. They've got interchangeable dual head system with both a regular razor that you're used to on your lawnmower, but also now a foil blade as well.
And if you already have one of these, if you already have the 4.0, The upgrade's good, man.
Upgrade is good.
Upgrade is good. It's got all the stuff that you like already. The light is a little bit brighter.
Yes.
Key, it has a lock.
Yes.
So that means in your bag, it won't turn on automatically because you're traveling somewhere and you put some shoes in your bag and you push down on it and it just turns on and then the battery's dead.
That's right.
You can lock it. Awesome. Awesome feature. Everything else, you've got your ceramic blades, you've got your skin-safe technology, you got all of that is the same and improved, but it's just a better system. Highly recommend.
Go to manscaped.com right now. Use the promo code BACONPOD for 20% off your entire order.
Yes.
You could get the 5.0 Lawnmower Ultra. You can also use it on other products like the Crop Mop, which is our personal favorite. If you ever see us out in the wild,
Yes.
you can definitely hit us up and we will give you one of those.
We always have them on us.
Always.
Always ready to give out.
Yes. So again, manscaped.com, promo code BACONPOD, 20% off of free shipping. Thank you, Manscaped. And always remember to ask yourself, are your balls clean?
Mm-hmm. But it's definitely a shine.
Oh, man.
It's nice.
That's lovely. That's fucking lovely.
There's no pecan. Do you say pecan or pecan?
It
Or
depends.
pecan?
I think pecan.
So it's
Pecan.
Pecan?
Pecan.
Pecan?
Pecan.
I say pecan.
It depends on my mood. I don't really...
That's fair.
You know, like... I'm a chameleon when it comes to that word.
Yeah.
Because if I feel like I'm going to be made fun of for one way, I might say it that way.
Right. Okay. That's good.
Or if...
Def Chick says pecan. Pecan? Pecan. Yeah. Let us know in the comments how you say it and figure out how to make it make sense to us in text.
What we also do have, and I showed my buddy Joey this. Mike's Hot Honey did an Utz thing.
Yeah. Now, I also say oots.
Well, that's wrong.
Is it wrong?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it's Utz.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that proven?
I like on video of commercial, it's Utz.
Is it Utz?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm wrong. So I will change it.
Utz.
So we also had tonight. We ate chicken and waffles that we made. Jen made waffles. They're delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Mike made chicken. It's delicious. I made the hot honey buffalo sauce,
Which was fucking delicious.
also delicious. Yeah. So
With our combined forces, we made one hell of a dinner.
yeah, we Voltroned a dinner.
It was
That was fantastic.
teamwork, making the dream work.
We filmed none of it.
We didn't film any of it, but we're talking about it right now.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But I actually texted the video, the photo of Jimsy, or to Jimsy, and I also texted it to Joey Nunn here in the chat. And I do want to read this. I want to read this. This is what Joey had to say, and it was very, very, very true. Right. Here we go. This guy goes, let me get some honey. I'm going to throw some chili flakes in it. Millionaire.
Boom. Def Chick says, bring back the cooking videos. Those were cool.
Okay.
For those of you that do not know, we do have a Patreon. Patreon.com/bacon is my podcast, where we have put together a lot of additional content. One of those things were some cooking shows at the beginning. We have some good recipes. You have a salmon.
Yeah.
Weeknight salmon going on. I have an Alfredo.
And my sauce, my spaghetti sauce.
Your sauce. I did smash burgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got a couple good ones on there. So yeah, maybe we'll bring some of that back. Cooking with Bacon is my podcast.
Yeah, I like that. So we're gonna try some of these Utz.
Let me smell. What do we
Yeah,
got?
it smells pretty good. It smells pretty legit.
It just smells like chips to me.
There's a little bit of like something going on.
I'm not getting anything.
Yeah. I'm usually like the blind smell person. I smell a little bit of vinegary and a little bit of sweetness.
Now, I love Mike's Hot Honey. Ever since I had it on the pizza the first time, I was like, I've been a convert. I've just been like, yes, this is what I want in my face all
Yeah.
day.
Well, Mike's Hot Honey I just found out, is quite expensive.
Yes,
But
it is.
but
It makes a pizza more expensive too.
the way, right.
Yeah.
I definitely want to, I gotta buy one.
Yeah.
Because it's good. It's
It is
fucking good.
All right, cheers, buddy.
Cheers,
Let's
buddy.
check this out.
The sweetness hits you. Oh! Okay. So, spice hits you from the back of the mouth,
Yeah.
which is interesting for a chip. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. I like this.
I'm oddly not into it.
Oh, dude, I'm into this.
Maybe I'm missing something here.
Like the back, like the front end, you taste the sweet off the front,
I definitely get that. Like you do
and then you get the heat from the top. And the heat,
you get the sweet immediately.
the heat seems like it's gonna be way worse. Whatever, I don't know if they use hot pepper flakes. I'm gonna call shenanigans on that because
No, that's a cayenne heat.
no, it tastes it's darker.
It's middle of the tongue though. That's where cayenne sits for me. But you know what? You know what my least favorite part of it is?
What?
The chip.
I mean, I'm never gonna say that Utz makes the best chip.
Well, no, it's not. It's not even about like it being a great chip or a bad chip. I don't know if a potato chip is the vessel for this.
Right. Well, when they make like
Right? Like the sweet hits, which is nice. The tingly hits in the back, in the middle, which is also nice. Roof of the mouth gets a little bit of it, which is also good. But the potato taste that comes through is not pleasant for me.
see, I feel like it's a real clean potato taste.
I don't. I almost feel like there's like a burnt aftertaste to it. That's happening.
Weird. That's odd.
Yeah.
I don't taste that. I don't taste that at all. I actually like the heat that's coming off of it.
Yeah, I like the heat too.
Because it feels darker. And I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but it feels like a darker heat than would normally come off of a like a Tabasco or a
Yeah, it definitely
Mike
doesn't feel like a
Red Hot.
Tabasco or a Red Hot at all.
It's more of a
But it feels like when
Yo,
I put
this is a
Tabasco,
legit
or when I put
pepper.
cayenne powder on stuff, actually.
But yeah, I mean,
Or chili flakes. I get the chili flake thing also. I definitely get that.
I like it. I personally enjoy it.
I don't actively dislike it, but there's something about it that's not hitting for me.
Well, I think it's a lot like the dill pickled potato chips or the ketchup potato chips. Even when we were with DJ, when we did all those potato chips, we had the chicken dinner flavored potato chips.
Right.
And it was like
ramen dust on a potato chip.
It was like this ain't chicken.
Right.
Right.
But this I do taste hot honey. I taste the hot honey flavor, and I could place it because it does taste like Mike's hot honey.
Right.
But I feel like I'd rather have it on anything else other than, like, I now know that I have no desire to drizzle Mike's hot honey on some hash browns.
Okay.
You know?
I even think that a potato chip versus a hash brown is just two different completely different vessels, but
Sure,
I understand your trepidation here.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm just not. I'm not
discount
feeling it.
that.
I want to. I want to feel it. I want to like it because I like potato chips a lot and I like hot honey a lot. But let me get a folder. I love the folders.
Folders are great.
Yeah,
Folders are great.
little taco shell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not digging it. I wish I was.
Hmm.
I wish I was. I'm glad you are.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
I think this might be the first time that we
Disagreed.
disagree on something with it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I get the potato taste.
I don't know what it is. Maybe I'll do a Jameson test. I do need some Jameson. Do we have any?
Mhm.
Say, is there any left?
Go from the globe.
Oh, from the globe.
Oh,
Oh, man. I've grabbed from the globe. I will pour it into my glass now. It's over ice. Now I'll put the top back in and put it back inside. Oh, man.
why are we so fucked up?
I was an awful boy.
Yeah,
Never touched me.
I
I was a little upset about that because I was a hot little kid.
maybe you weren't as hot as you thought you were.
No, I was. There's photos. I
Okay.
had long hair. I looked good. I was in shape. I was tan. I used to tan back then. Like, not go tanning, but my skin would accept sunlight. Unlike now.
Right.
Unlike now, where I'm apparently a porcelain doll.
You're either porcelain doll or red.
or well, I'm red because of the lights. But yes,
Yes.
porcelain doll.
Yeah. I actually so we got a cool run in. We got to have Annie Stoic back.
Nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. We got to have Annie Stoic back. We got to have the legendary Beef on, which was really cool because you've spoken about Beef.
He's
For-
he's
forever.
hilarious, dude. He's so great.
Yeah.
There's like, you know, when you meet people and you just like their whole essence and their whole vibe is just really fun and positive
Mhm.
and enjoyable to be around. And so you meet them and it's like that's the first vibe you get from them too.
Yeah.
Dude, you're just kind of like, oh man, this is great. I've just met somebody that like, if I never see again, this was awesome.
Mhm.
And if I see a bunch of times for the rest of my life, it's going to be awesome every time.
Yeah.
And he's totally that guy.
That's great.
Like he brings joy in the room.
Yeah.
You know.
We will be giving this particular person, another try because hey, listen, veterinary issues happen.
Oh, today's? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're
And the
like,
other one, maybe.
the other one's
But if so,
probably not.
I am not going to speak to them other than to call them a liar throughout the entire show. Have you noticed some new things on Bacon Is My Podcast? We have
of
the
new
new
things.
BIMP Lounge,
Yes.
right? So with that, we're trying to up our game a little bit here,
That's right.
right? We're trying to extend our reach. If you want to help us do that, well, one of the ways you can do that is by rocking out with our sponsors. Jump over to baconismypodcast.com, jump to our sponsor page, and check out all of our awesome sponsors. Get all
GrillYourAssOff.com, DrinkWildBills.com, Manscaped, Pod Decks. There's quite a few of them.
Everything's
and we're
there
adding
with-
stuff all the time.
with the most recent promo codes and the best deals that you can possibly get. Another way you can help us, get some t-shirts.
Like this one right here. It doesn't come without the sleeves,
It gives you the option.
but it gives you the option.
Yeah, you get it with sleeves. You don't want sleeves, you cut the sleeves off.
That's right.
That's how it works. Then you have a headband if you have like a thin head.
Yes.
I can't use the sleeves as a headband because I have a giant round head.
Yeah, we both do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to baconismypodcast.com. Check out the merch page. Bacon is my fashion.
Yes,
Right.
and you can check out all the latest episodes. It's kind of like a portal to everything Bacon is My podcast, including our music.
A portal to bacon.
Yes, including his band Craving Strange,
Yes,
my band
his band,
Something
Something.
Heavy. Also, Bacon is My Passion, the band itself. So
Music coming.
yes, so go ahead, check it out. Costs nothing to look.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
go
then
ahead
you
and do
should
it.
buy. You break it, you bought it though.
Face it, dating sucked in your 20s, gets worse in your 30s, and your 40s, forget it.
It's a cesspool out there, and we're your flotation device.
Join us weekly for saucy chat, ridiculous love gurus,
And MILF-worthy fun to spice up your life.
the MILF and Me podcast. Every Wednesday on your favorite pod platform.
And the MILFandMePod.com.
The MILF and Me podcast.
I'm not going to book them. I'm not going to.
It might be fun.
Not for me.
If all I do is just sit there and go,
It's
You're
it's
a
not
liar.
it's not fun for Switzerland.
you're a liar.
It's not fun for Switzerland, right? Like, it's fun if you're
Or
on
you
one
know
side.
what? Because he's young, maybe it's actually a teachable moment. Maybe instead of being like, you're a liar, you suck, go to hell.
Why was this wrong to do?
Yeah, like I can sit there and I can go, we know that you lied to us, and I just want to know what was it in your mind that said, hey, instead of just telling these guys that this happened and I'll reschedule because I had this good opportunity, what instead made you go, I'm gonna lie to these people that I never met. I'm gonna create a weak ass terrible lie and do that. Like what is it that makes you so weak? Because if we can get to the root of that, maybe you have a chance to like grow up and not suck and be a good human being in your life. And I want that for everyone.
Yeah.
You know, I even said, I was like, I hope he changes the world and has a great platform and he does this, he does all that, right? Like, I was like, I hope he's great. I hope everything's great. Now, because you lied to me, I hope that you fail and you burn and everybody sees your decline and it destroys you and everyone you love.
Yeah.
Right? But I don't want it to be like that. I don't want it to be like that.
We're
I'm
not
not a
that kind
bad
of person.
guy. I'm not a bad guy. Right? I mean, like, you know, you did it because you lied. So if he comes on the show, maybe I'll just be like, hey man, we need to have a talk first. We need to have a talk about why you thought it was okay to do this. And why that's a choice that you make in your life. And if you make that choice often in your life, maybe it's a choice that you should change. And let's talk about where that weakness is in you.
Yeah,
Maybe it's a teachable moment.
I like that. Jim Z.
Yeah. So
For
bring
sure.
him on.
For show.
Bring him on.
I'm not booking him. We've got offers from other bands that are cooler. So
Everybody's cooler.
um
Well, maybe not everybody. I mean, let's be honest.
possibly. But yeah. So yeah, it's been a weird few weeks because this is not something that we've dealt with in the 3 years that were 3 years plus that we've been doing it. So
Right.
but what I'm really excited about is the BIMPYs. The BIMPYs, by the time this is out, will be done voting on.
Yeah.
And it's being put together. And you know, this is kind of a testament to what we do, and like for I don't want to sound like a jerk or a dick or anything like that.
Okay.
But like,
But you're about to?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe to some people, because some people just like to look at the negative aspect of things.
Oh, okay.
But on the overall, no, probably not. But a testament to the people that come on this show, you know, today I was freaking out because it was BIMPY time. And I'm like, I didn't even start to put the format together. I don't know who's going to perform. I don't know who's going to present. We know some of the winners. It's like, fuck, what do I do?
Right. Peek behind
And-
the curtain. Mike does all of this, right? Like, I'm not involved in any of it. He just does it all.
And I usually start this process in beginning of October.
Right.
It is the middle of November.
Yes, it is.
It is not the middle of November. It is the end of November.
Shit.
Wow. Right.
Okay.
So I'm freaking the fuck out, but as a testament to what we do and how much people enjoy being on the show and stuff like that, I didn't have a format together, and within the span of 8 hours, we had most of it filled and most of it ready to go.
That's awesome.
So cool.
Yeah.
Like that to me was so cool, and the people bailing and shit like that did not fucking matter.
Well, it's a testament to what we've been able to do on screen, and then also what you've been able to do off screen, right? You're cultivating relationships, and then we're bringing people on, and we're creating and cultivating and continuing a relationship.
Well,
on
yeah,
screen,
it's
too.
all about continuing the relationship,
And that's what it is. It's they're all relationships, you know. Like, we don't have, we don't do interviews. We don't. We have people on and we get to know them, and you especially, me to some extent, but like we're not the type of people that can get to know somebody once, and then be like, all right, got to know you. Whatever, we're done.
Bye.
Right? Like, it's just not it's not the way that we operate in general, and it's definitely not the way you operate, more importantly. And so it becomes a community, you know? And that's what I also kind of always thought of. I mean, anybody that listens to the show and anybody that enjoys this show, they enjoy this show. They don't enjoy the show because of how great of interviews we do, and they don't enjoy the show because of anything other than that we're kind of creating a community. So we're asking questions that we think that you guys would ask, and we're talking to people in a way that we would talk to them if the listener and us and the person were all at a party and we were sitting around a table and we were just having a conversation, and you guys were just kind of like hanging out for that moment and listening. You know what I mean? Right now we have the patrons that are also sitting at the table, and they can chime in right now.
Chime in whatever
And
they
then there's
want,
people that don't want to chime in, and that's kind of how it works in every social situation, and that's what this show is. It's a social hangout.
Right.
You know, it's drinks with a buddy, you know, it's hanging out, and that's how I see everything is. So that is why I think when it comes time to need something from, or reaching out to, not even need something, but be like, hey, would anybody like to be a part of this other thing that we're doing? The people that we've had on the show jump at the chance.
Yeah.
And they're like, absolutely, we'd love to. You know what I mean?
It's funny. We've been doing the BIMP Beats now. This is our 3rd year.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, still, it's hard to believe that, you know, we speak to 52 different people, usually more, because we went to festivals, we did this, we did that. So, and we've done bonus episodes, whatever. But we've spoken to at least 52 different people or bands every week, right? So you do that for 3 years, and that's 156 different people.
Yeah, that was quick math.
I'm
impressed.
Thank you.
Because
I do math.
right after you said it, I was still in it.
Yeah.
Like, you said it, and I was like, I'm at the 150.
Remember when we started this?
Like, you said 156, and my brain went 246. Okay, I got it too.
Remember when we started this?
Yes.
I was a cycle count guy.
Right.
Right. So I did a lot of counting
That's true.
in my past life.
That's true.
So, but the
You're
fact that
good
I can
at
go
counting.
to, I can do the counting.
You're so good at counting.
So the fact that we could, on the small scale, I could go to one of 156 different people.
Right.
It's actually more than that.
Yeah.
And actually be like, yo, you want to do this? And they go, hell yeah.
Well, just the fact that we
Super
still
cool.
have people like AJ from year one
Right.
that is like, yeah, let me jump on.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be there in a minute. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we still have things like that. We could still, we could probably call Patty at any time and do that. I'm really proud of that. I think that's super cool. And like I said, it's a testament to kind of what we've built as far as a community.
Right.
And that's really what it is. It's totally a community. It's not it's a podcast, I guess, ish. But it's more
It's
like
the vessel it's
Yeah.
delivered in.
yeah, exactly. Like, I always feel weird when I tell people like I have a podcast. Because I'm always like, I have a podcast, but like you should listen to it because it's not like whatever you just thought of when I said I have a podcast, it's not that.
Yeah.
And I love podcasts. I'm not even saying that. I don't think we're good enough to have a podcast. I'm not saying podcasts are bad and we're above
Right.
it. I'm saying we couldn't do a podcast. We have a conversation with somebody. 'Cause
Sure.
We're good bullshitters.
Yeah, we can conversate.
We're good bullshitters and you're organized.
Relatively organized, yeah.
You're pretty organized.
Listen, man, all you gotta do is pull up a spreadsheet.
That is organized. Not everybody can pull up a spreadsheet.
If you've got a Google account, you can pull up a spreadsheet.
I can pull up a spreadsheet.
If you own
I can't stay on top of a spreadsheet.
if you own a Microsoft enabled computer, or even
Uh-huh.
an Apple computer,
I do.
pull up a spreadsheet.
I can
Things
pull
are
up a
being pretty-
spreadsheet. I can't upkeep a spreadsheet.
You want to see
I
something
used to
funny?
be really good at it.
Okay.
I'm so glad that in this podcast you're the lead singer. I'm really happy about that. And I also am sorry about that.
You want to see something funny?
But I'm very happy about that.
This is what I came up with today.
Yeah, this is you see this? Everybody's seeing this right now? This is a color coded.
That's
Right.
That's the format of the BIMPY
This
so
is-
far.
This is the guy that's like, I'm not that organized. You have a color coded spreadsheet formatting.
Well, it
the
took me
bit-
like an hour.
Right. It took you an hour.
It was easy.
Right. You know why it's easy? Because you do it all the time. Because you're organized.
Well, I try.
Yeah. It's
You
a
know what?
compliment.
You know what?
It's a compliment.
I'm gonna say this when it comes to the spreadsheet game. When it comes to the spreadsheet game, thank you, Dad.
Way to go, Bob. You are my number one guy.
Yeah. But yeah, I was very surprised at how easily we were able to fill up these spots, and I think we might have more people than we're supposed to have. But you know what? I'd
Not
rather take
surprising.
more. I'd rather take more than less.
An embarrassment of riches. You know?
I would rather have
Better than
more
a drought.
I would rather have more performers on this show than not enough.
Exactly.
So, super excited.
So for those of you that have never seen a BIMPY Awards, when we do put that out, it's really a celebration of not just the show, but of the people that we've had on the show. And we have artists send in incredible performances. So like any award show that you've ever seen where they've had artists come on and do performances, like we legit are able to have incredibly talented musicians send us performances just for this award show. So it is not to be missed. It is not to be missed.
It is great.
And you should definitely check out some of the old BIMPYs because holy crap, there are some amazing performances on those. Like I still go back and listen to certain ones.
Dude,
you know.
To this day, shout out Raleigh V.
Raleigh V.
When that
exactly.
came to me, like I had the format all out there, and he sent me his video, and I was like, holy.
Yeah, we got to see what he's up to.
Holy shit.
We should bring him back on. See what he's up to.
Yeah, I'll text him. See what's up.
Let's see if he wants to come on for discussions.
Oh, you want to do? Okay.
You know what I mean? Why not?
Okay.
We haven't had him for a while, so we should bring him back.
Let's bring him on for discussions. I'm in.
I would love to hear what he's up to.
But yeah, go to year 2 BIMPYs, the one that came out last January, and he opens up the show, and he fucking slays it.
Yeah.
His fucking song, Can't Feel is a great song already.
Yeah.
But, oh man, like the way he performed it for that and put the video together for that was fucking magic.
Yeah.
And the fact that he gave it to us to play first, to put on, was like, good shit.
Yeah.
Good
incredible. Shit. I see what you're doing. You're popping in, you're watching the show, you're listening to the show, you're like, I really like their interviews. Or you're like, I don't like their interviews at all, but I do like 7 questions. Or you're like, man, I wish more people knew about this show because these guys are fun and these guys are cool. How can I help?
Well, one of the best ways to help is by going over to patreon.com/baconismypodcast and joining our Patreon. We've got awesome 3 tiers starting at $3 per month where you will get live stream shows on all of our discussion and drinks.
Every week, a live stream that you can join in on. You can weigh in on. You can jump in the chat. You can jump in the little community.
Interact with us.
We got a cool squad over there too, so you can meet people, make friends. We're all about that. Also, you can learn some cooking tips from us.
Yeah.
We got a few of those up there. You can try some of our dishes out.
Yeah, you can also watch us eat horrible shit.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Now, when we cook stuff, it's delicious, but the stuff that we eat is not.
Yeah, that's
totally
that's
separate.
Never fun.
Separate thing.
Yeah, but go ahead, go over there. There's tons of new content. We have early music releases. We've got live streams. We've got watch-alongs. We've got all sorts of stuff. Go to Bacon Is My Podcast's Patreon today and sign up and be part of the BIMP squad.
Totally helps us out, guys. Thank you so much. Cheers to you. What's your bacon? Def Chick 23. Def Chick 23, not to be confused with the 22 other Def Chicks.
Right.
Has asked, would we ever want to do a live BIMPYs? Yes.
That's the goal.
Eventually, we will do a live BIMPYs. We will do a live BIMPYs. We will do it in front of a live audience. So here's the trick, though. The trick is we interview people from all over the world throughout the year.
Right.
So to do a live BIMPYs, as far as performances go, we'd either have to do something where we have a screen and we have people able to kind of come in. We'd have to have pre-recorded performances and stuff like that, and we just kind of go do it live, and it's more of like a variety show type thing. Or we'd have to figure out a timing where people are touring in the same area or not on tour or able to do it, or we have to do it somewhere. Like
it's a big logistical thing.
Nightmare.
To be honest, the fact that we can do it the way that we do it is why it's able to come together in
Yeah. So
just
would
a
we
day.
want to? Yes. We still have visions and dreams of doing a Bacon is My Pod Fest. I think that'll happen someday. I think
I think this year.
I think it'll happen someday.
I've got some thoughts, and I think it'll happen this year.
That would be amazing. This year being 2024.
Right. I'm sorry. In 2024, it'll happen.
Yes. That's no, I know what you meant. So yeah, that would be a blast. As far as the BIMPYs though, we'd probably have to be a lot higher profile. How do we get higher profile?
And we need a little bit more money to do it.
Well, I tell you what, like we're struggling a little bit with trying to make this more of a high profile. Well, not make it a high profile, but raise our profile in
Stock.
general, right? We've done it's been amazing so far, and we keep doing that, but we do need we need numbers, right? That's really the thing. It's not even as much of a money thing as it is a numbers thing, which is something that you guys absolutely help with. Our patrons especially help us with both numbers, clout, and also with finances, because everything that you guys give us goes right back into the show. It goes right back into us being able to do things and create something better each time. Neither of us have ever put $1 in our pocket from this. And we're super far away from ever being able to do that. Even if we do get to a point where we're able to kind of like put on a festival, because everything would go to that. So if you guys love the show, if you guys are wanting us to do stuff like that, share us with your friends, encourage people to listen, encourage people to share it, spread it around, follow,
like,
send
review.
people links to shows that you like, or send people even links to like posts that we do on any of the other social media platforms or anything like that. All of it really helps a lot, and that's how we get to a level where we can kind of do more things, right? And the more things we do, it's more of a giving back type of thing anyway. So if you want more back, then that's the way to help us. Like, help us out, help us spread the word, help us grow the audience.
Yeah.
The bigger the audience, the bigger the platform, and the bigger the platform, the more we can do, and the more effect we can have, and that's the coolest thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree, and I think, like, I vote to play said fest, please. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
Okay.
It's a sentence. Well, it's not a sentence.
It's a
It
partial
could,
sentence.
Yeah, it could be a sentence. There's words there that are in a row. Some of the words that are in a row totally make sense, and some of them do not. We're missing some adjectives. Yeah.
Vote is a verb, so
Right.
fest is a noun.
Yes.
Please is just polite.
That is polite. Very polite. Yeah. And LOL suggests that it was a joke.
Right.
So I'm very confused.
Cool.
Look, I get excited and I don't do English well. Okay. That made perfect sense.
You didn't. You assumed the question mark.
Although, look, question
Okay.
mark. I get excited. I should be capitalized. You put that up on the screen, and we'll all judge it for grammar.
Okay.
Let's
Here we
bring it
go,
up.
Here we go.
Our friend Def Chick. Look should be capitalized first.
Right.
Off. Then there would
Comma.
be a comma. I capitalized. I get excited. Would there be another comma there, do you think? Look, comma. I get excited.
No. You don't need a comma when you have the and.
Right. The and there takes the place, so that's good.
I
get
should be
excited.
capitalized.
The second I should also be capitalized. And I don't do English well. I don't
English.
do English well.
English, well, first off, that needs to be capitalized.
Right. And you could say I don't speak English well.
Right. Well, what is doing English?
Right. Well, I mean, there's lots of ways to
you
do
can put a little English on
to
it.
do English.
Put a little English on it.
What are you doing tonight? I'm doing a little English. Oh, well, all right.
I've never heard that from somebody.
Good for you. Well, yeah, but it sounds pretty saucy.
Yeah.
What are you doing tonight? Doing a little English. Oh.
The closest I've
Tell
ever
me
come
tomorrow.
to that sentence
Tell me
is
tomorrow. I'll call you tomorrow. Let me know what it
doing a
was.
little old English.
Like the
Yes.
cologne.
Yep. Like the cologne.
Don't be embarrassed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Don't be embarrassed.
I'm sorry. We did not mean to do that. We're not trying to embarrass you. We just thought it would be funny, and you added.
We're also going to cut it out of the show.
We're not. It'll be in the show.
All right, he said it.
It'll be in the show. It'll be funny. It'll be funny, deaf chick. You're fine. There's 22 other deaf chicks that they'll blame for it.
Yes. So English is capitalized.
It's
Wow.
a teachable moment.
And then also period between
See,
well.
she said keep it.
So after well would be a period, and then okay would be after. You got to double space that because it is after a period.
Right.
Right.
Well, no, you double space to get the period.
Right.
Yeah. It's just one space after the period.
No, you double space after the period.
You don't have to.
Sentences and yeah. Essays, yeah. That's yeah.
Like on a computer, you double space and that puts the period there. That's like texting.
No. You period double space.
Is it a period double space? I'm trying to think back to my
A lot of
keyboarding-
people don't.
my
A lot of
keyboarding
people.
class.
A lot of people don't call you out for it because nobody really does it. But
I think you're right. Yeah, no, I think you're right.
But in the context of a story or a whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you
Okay.
do a period. You do a period, and then you double space. That's always what I was taught.
I'm not
And
disputing
told.
it. I think you're right. I just think I forgot because
That's because like 99.9% of the world doesn't do it.
right.
But if you read, if you read a book,
Yeah, I think I do remember that from my keyboarding class. That's what they called it in Indiana, keyboarding.
yeah, we're not making cool sounds like Joey makes with his keyboards.
Oh yeah, he makes
Bleep bloop bloop
right.
beep.
You know that somebody made a keyboard that's all rubber duckies, and every key that you hit makes a quack.
It's pretty fantastic.
So like as you're typing, it's like
Quack, 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 quack.
that would be so annoying
Yeah,
and also amazing.
I remember.
I'm in for about 10 minutes, and then I'm like, I don't want to hear this either.
I want to try it. I'm alright with trying it.
I feel like I look like I'm a Latter-day Saint. My hair, it's really bothering me.
You had
We talked about this earlier.
you had some priest in you.
Yeah, right. I cut my hair, and it was spiky and fun, and then my hair grows really fast. So if you've been watching the show on Strangerhood TV, you've seen that like in roughly 6 shows, my hair is all of a sudden too long to spike
Right.
because it grows very fast. And now it just kind of like it just stays up. It's weird.
Yeah.
But it doesn't.
And
look-
I
it
grew
stays up
mine
and doesn't
out.
look good. Yours looks great.
I put in a ponytail
Yours looks
just so
awesome.
it's easy.
Yeah.
But I can do this now, and it
Well, now
doesn't.
you got the ponytail bump, so
Right, I got the bump, but like it also doesn't look awful.
no, it looks
anymore.
good, man. It looks cool.
So thank you.
You need like another 3 inches on it,
Right,
and it's gonna be like
which is what I'm
Solid.
working at. I'm working on that.
yeah. Yours
But
grows
the
pretty,
key is
pretty fast.
the key is to shave under here, because if I didn't, it would be like this still.
Yeah.
So it's gotta
See, I'm trying to get mine.
there's gotta be a place to fall.
I want mine to just like afro out. Either that or maybe I'll do the mullet.
To
I think I might do the mullet.
It's the wolf.
The wolf cut.
Go for it.
I think I might have to do it.
That whole segment, if you missed it, you got to go to Stranger TV
Right,
and watch that.
When we talk about the wolf.
We'll be talking about
That was my alarm telling me it's 12:30.
Excellent hair. Excellent hair.
Your hair looks great.
Thank
It
you.
really does.
I've been working on it. Jen wants to cut
You've
it.
just been not cutting it.
Well, no, I've
You
been
don't
cutting
work
it
on
under here.
growing hair.
Dude, to cut under here, I've been doing way more than I've ever done. Like every 4 weeks or so.
What are you using? Using the Manscaped?
Under here?
Yeah.
No, I go to a barber.
Oh, so you're not even doing it. What are you working on? You're sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
I've been working on it, man. You gotta cut under here.
I think you're the only person that was like, "Oh, you're not doing it yourself."
No, you were like, I'm working on growing my hair.
No, I'm
You
working
don't
on
work
growing-
on growing your hair. Your hair grows.
There's
spite
outside
of you.
factors.
Your
There's
hair
outside
grows in
factors
spite
that
of
are
you.
like, I don't want you to have it long, and you got to work on that.
So
You
you're-
work on those people.
You're working
to
on
be
not
like-
cutting it, is what you're doing. You're not working on growing it. It grows in spite of you. It'll grow when you're dead.
Well, no, it's not in spite of me because I want it to grow.
Okay, but you're not. What are you doing to help it grow? What are you working on? Do you like?
I'm working on
do you
not
sit there and
actively cutting it.
you
No, because if you do that, that gives you hemorrhoids.
Well, no, it depends on when you're squeezing, right? Because we're singers, we have excellent diaphragm control.
Diaphragms are
right?
different, but
we
I can't
only
squeeze
squeeze
to, like,
down when we're trying to sing something important. when we're trying to squeeze up, that's more of like a
Yeah, but that doesn't help your hair grow.
right. Nothing does. You're not working on it. You're right. I agree. You're not working on it. Thank you. I'm right.
Fuck you, Jim.
Hey, I haven't mentioned, but what an excellent frame this is back
Right?
here behind us. Like
Right?
the lighting on that, and like that looks fantastic. So, hey, anybody that wants your item sponsored on the show, you let us know and you sponsor, and we will put your item in this frame for a portion of the show, and we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
So, if anybody knows anybody that wants their products done, talk to us. We'll figure it out. This is a great frame.
Yeah.
It's like
And it goes into
the lighting is excellent. It's like super highlighted. It's right
and
in the
there's
center.
like look, there's like little pitchforks.
right.
like,
There's
there's painted naked people
there's
and with loincloths
Apostles.
and is
Greek.
there apostles?
I don't know.
Is it Greek?
I don't know.
It's like Michelangelo's.
It's all made
thing.
up, so we
right.
can just do that.
There's shit in here that could be covered by your product.
Yes.
Let's cover it.
Let us know.
Let us know.
Speaking of haircuts, DevChick had her side cut for 5 years and maintained it by herself. Although she was terrified to use clippers, but I showed her how to do it. I also gave her clippers.
But
Gave her
did
the
she
right ones?
but did she do it behind?
No, behind is
That's
tough.
the issue.
Behind is tough.
For me, so during COVID, we've talked about this on the show. During COVID, I started this, and
Dude, I told you I would do it.
okay, all right. You know what? Next one, I will ask you to do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. No problem.
Okay.
I'll help you work on growing your hair.
I was gonna say, well, then you're gonna take fucking credit for it, right? You're gonna be like, I helped you grow your hair now.
I will take no credit.
I'll give you credit.
I don't even want credit.
No, I'll
I
give
don't
it to
need
you.
credit.
I will.
I don't get credit for anything.
I'll put you in the fucking liner
I
notes
don't want credit.
of my fucking hair. The liner notes
Special guest.
helped.
Special guest.
Helped
Mike's
grow.
hair. Special guest. Jimmy G.
Miracle grower. Jimmy G.
If I rub I'll rub hair growth serum on your head.
I don't want you to do that.
You kind of do.
A little bit. A little bit. I'd rather you rub my head than put anything in my head and rub it.
No lotion. It puts the lotion in the fucking bath. That's good.
No. No. I still own my own those clippers. I bought, like I said, during COVID, it was a problem because I had a problem going to fucking barbers.
Yeah,
because I can't find one.
Best self clippers that you can get by Wahl, Wahl, the Wahl Peanut. It's little, it fits in your hand, it's perfect. It comes with a couple guards. It's great for like undercuts and doing your sides and back and everything like that. And it's manageable because it's tiny, right? So you can use it. You can have somebody else use it. It's not like this big giant clipper thing to where it starts to feel like I'm afraid I'm going to cut more than I want to because you can see everything.
Yeah.
Really, really good. The WAHL, Wahl Peanut.
Yeah, I'm all about the wall.
Right?
I've got a wall myself. Like I said, I was using my phone for a little while.
Yeah.
Trying to use it as a...
Oh, I've done that move. Yeah.
Because you clip it up and you hold it up and you kind of like work. And yeah, it's not the best.
I cut
Not
a
the
bunch
best way to
of
do the back.
I cut a bunch of layers into mine before the show that we did, the Bacon's My Passion show. That morning I was like, my hair feels so flat, I can't do anything with it. I need some zazz. I need to be able to like
Some zazz.
I need to be able to lift it and have it stay. Right? I need to zhuzh. I need to zhuzh it up a little bit. So I did a bunch of I cut a bunch of layers in and stuff like that. And I was using my phone to kind of see the back, and
The back, it's tough.
it is very tough.
So tough.
It's yeah.
All right, so you know what? I'm going to...
Self haircuts, not for everyone. But much cheaper. And if you like how Mike's hair looks, which you should because it looks great, you can do that on your own. If you like how my hair looks, which you shouldn't because it's in a weird middle place right now. This is self-cutting, but it's maintaining after a professional haircut to begin with. Because when I cut it all off, it was a professional haircut.
Right.
So
We've covered a lot of ground.
we've been all over the place.
And we've not covered anything that I thought we would cover. We still haven't talked about the Marvels.
Oh yeah, we'll have to get into that another time.
We haven't talked about the end of Loki.
Oh. Loki's so good.
We haven't talked about the casting or the possible casting of Mr. Fantastic. But
My man crush. Right here. In my heart.
I do think next week...
Is my heart here? Is it here?
I think next week
Sure.
we talk about... We go back to the MCU.
All right.
And it is going to be a spoiler as fuck episode.
All right. Let's
I mean-
spoil some shit.
I mean, at that point, it'll be, what, 3 weeks?
Yeah. If it's spoiled for you 3 weeks in, you're late.
You're failing.
You're late. We did get one question. Did you see the trailer for Madam Web? I did.
I did. I didn't care about Madam Web in the comics. I still don't care about her now.
My quick thoughts. My 10-cent thoughts. I know of Madam Web in the comic. Madam Web is an old woman that is a psychic.
Mhm.
If I'm going to see a Madam Web movie, I want to see Madam Web as an old woman and a psychic. I don't think everybody needs to be made young and hot.
Well, she's young and hot, but it's before she's actually Madam Web. And somehow they work the multiverse into it because they have Jessica Drew.
Right.
Or I'm sorry. They have different Spider Women.
Right. Right.
So,
It's in another universe and it's in the past, and I get that, and that's cool.
and
But
they have a kind of Spider-Man as a villain.
But again, well, and that's Ezekiel, who if you
Who-
know the comic,
Right.
like, I think there's a way to do it that would be interesting and would be cool, and I hope they do it that way. But knowing that it's Sony and that Sony is responsible for Morbius and Sony is responsible for Craven, cautiously pessimistic.
If you want to know how he thinks Madam Web should be worked, come back next week.
Oh, shit. I have to come up with that?
Well, you said there's a way for it to be executed.
Yeah, okay. God damn it.
You walked into that. You set yourself up for
I
that.
didn't
shit.
mean to walk into that. All right. Whatever. He's not
He
gonna-
can't think now. It's been a long night.
He's not going to remember.
He
to
got
ask
here.
me
He
that.
got here at like 6:00. It's almost 1 a.m.
Oh, man. My dog's peed on the floor.
Yeah, my dogs probably did too. So it's okay. All right, guys. Always remember to ask yourself one important question. And what is that question, Jimsy?
I tell you what. I'll ask you what. What's your bacon?
What?
World peace.
Hey guys, Matt coming at you from the Real Drunks. Hey, if you're into movies, booze, craft beers, and just shooting the shit with your friends, join myself, Jake, and Alyssa on the Real Drunks on the Deluxe Edition Network and anywhere you get your podcast from. That's the Real Drunks, REEL, the Real Drunks. Check us out.